Alright, so this is just me randomly playing Black Desert. Nothing fancy. I got a couple of requests to see what the gameplay is like in the game. But if you've been following me like on Facebook or YouTube, you know I'm not that simple when it comes to certain things, so I'm just going to be doing my usual stuff so you get a better idea of what I guess is like as a regular person playing this game, not being too serious, just doing some of the other stuff that you can do in the game. Like, this is one of my residences, so I guess it's a little silly version of like doing cribs, nothing fancy. My little house, well, one of them. But I figured I'd come into one that's in the area that I'm currently playing in. So here we have my bed, my hot tub. Oh yeah, and all of my little pets that decided they just follow me everywhere. And in Black Desert, they're very useful. They pick up your item drops. It's pretty good. My fleece chair. Very simple, right? Nothing fancy. And my character is a level 61 guardian, which I guess I'm a little biased. Is one of the most badass characters in this game. Very strong, easy to play. Alright. And the music here, I really like it. I've grown accustomed to it. I did a lot of training here, which is one of the other cool things about this game. If you like work a lot or you don't really have a lot of time and you still want to keep up to date, you can come to the NPC like this, because Black Spirit's training instructor, and you can basically train yourself some XP. And it's almost always someone over here. That's one of those little quirky things about the game that I really love. And look at that view. Also, as a little tidbit, I am actually one of those people who I like running around everywhere, so you won't be seeing my horse very much, but just in case you were curious, since before I actually run out and start doing random stuff. I actually have a horse, but I usually don't ride him around as much because in this game where you park your mount, I must put him up. Where you park your mount, monsters and things can attack it. But this is my horse. I named him Ghost. Kinda silly, right? Look at what color he is. That is so trippy. Alright, here we go. But I really like this game. I like this game so much that I ended up getting a PlayStation 5 just to play this game and have it run better. Because on PlayStation 4, if you've actually played this game, you should probably be very much aware of the fact that the game kind of stutters a little bit of lag. But on PlayStation 5, it runs so smooth, and it's very fun. So, I've done quite a bit of the main story quest on this character, and I'm kind of like tidying up some other random things that I have, since I am a little bit of a completionist when it comes to questing. I like getting a lot of stuff done in certain areas. But in this game, I've picked up a ton of quests because I have a bunch of different characters, and I'll probably end up going and showing you that I've played this game quite a bit, so I kind of like it a lot. But let's see. Also in this game, something else that I really like is it has auto-pathing. Which is pretty neat if you're somebody who doesn't really like to take a ton of time navigating around. This game kind of takes a lot of that hassle out of it, especially if there's something that you really don't know where it is or trying to find it. And if you played World of Warcraft or Final Fantasy 14 or the Elder Scrolls Online and you've had issues with the is it above me, is it below me thing, this game kind of takes all that issue and throws it out the window. So not really that many problems with that. They kind of simplified it for you. Although I will say, if you are someone like me who runs around without a horse, traveling takes a lot of time in this game because it's not very much in the way of teleporting from city to city. That isn't really a big thing in this game, at least not from what I've seen so far. And like I said, I'm 61, so... Another thing I really like about this game that is kind of funny is the fact that there really isn't a super end-game thing, similar to like in Final Fantasy. There's an end game, there's an end of the main story, there's all these things that you know are like kind of like a definite end to the game. And in this game, it's kind of like you log in, you can do whatever it is that you plan on making your own little plan of doing, and log out, or you have the option of going to a little dummy and still get XP. So I think that's a good thing for somebody who might work a certain period of time and you don't want to get like behind in levels. You can just go and get some free XP, free because you have to pay the little NPC for it, but I think it's a good little luxury to have in a game. But yep, really love this game a lot, especially the fact that not only does it have somewhat of a story, not the biggest story, but it has somewhat of a story and some lore and some things going on in it. If you take the time to actually do some of these side quests and the main quest, you end up finding out a lot about your little black spirit friend that you end up with in the beginning of the story. Hey! But yep, really love this game a lot. Hi! Especially the fact that even though my wallet doesn't really like this, you can buy so many outfits in this game for your characters that if you're someone like me, you just want to look good. They got you covered with that. Plus, your gear actually has stats on it, unlike some games that will remain unmentioned, that the outfits don't give you anything. These outfits in this game are actually worth the money. Something I think is really neat. And as you can see, I am a little bit of a collector of items. Although I will say I'm not doing as bad as I am in Final Fantasy 14. If you've been watching that with me in my inventory, this inventory, even though you have to do the main story to get most of it, you could cheat and buy it, which is kind of neat. Although I've noticed in this game, one thing that actually keeps me playing it is the fact that I can just go out and grind. And I used to play Lineage 2 a lot, and believe it or not, this game kind of rubs that little itch of playing Lineage, plus it has like way more of a feel of open worldness. The only thing I miss is the ability to just like teleport everywhere. But I guess in some ways it actually gets you to do a lot more time management playing this game. Although I will say this about that, if you are someone who is kind of like me and does not use the horse, and you're doing it because you kind of want your stamina and all the rest of that jazz to go up, it takes a while to get places. And I have to go all the way up here. Luckily, the scenery is nice in this game. And the music. Right, like how the music in different areas, the transition in between, really makes it feel like you're going on like this amazing journey. Oh look, someone I haven't seen before.
You brave coming all the way in.
I always thought this was really cute with some of these characters.
Human. My bloodline is of the fox tribe, but I can't stand being called a fox.
He has standards, apparently. Let's see.
It will be wise to run away from this. The ruins before dark.
So now let's see, since I wasn't expecting to come across this little guy, which quests I'm gonna get rid of and pick back up later.
You, right, coming all the way in. Human, tell me your occasion. Is it business? Human, my bloodline is of the fox tribe, but I can't stand being called a fox.
I really like how straightforward things are in this game. I think that's one of my favorite things about this game. You don't really have to take it too seriously if you don't want to. And in my case, I like running around and randomly picking up side quests and killing stuff. Because who doesn't like just randomly killing stuff? Especially when it gets to look really cool doing it. Run away from me. But I really love how smooth this game runs on PlayStation 5. Like back when I was playing it on PS4, I can tell you I was going through a lot of lag. Which originally when the Guardian first came out, almost made it unbearable. But they fixed a lot of that. I am very much appreciative of it. But since I got sidetracked at side quests, let me go turn these in. Seeing that bat like that kind of makes me want to do like this Shadowbringers dungeon from Final Fantasy XIV. If any of you've played that game, yeah.
Human. Brave coming all the way in. Human. My bloodline is of the Fox tribe, but I can't stand being called a fox.
Hey, you gotta have standards, huh? Now let's see. Before I got sidetracked, I was on my way to go tidy up this quest. It's part of the main story. Which is all the way over here. That is a long way. But along the way, let's see. What else do I have? I kind of like that they do that in between, on your way to the other quests, there's so many other things you could do. So it's not like you're really stuck in a situation where you're only going to be doing the main quest line. So I like having those options. But since I am here by a city, I need to feed my pets. So I'm headed to the nearest stable first, before I go back out.
We provide you the best resting place for your horses and camels.
Feed my pets. That way when I do actually end up killing anything, They can pick my stuff up for me. Since they are... I don't blame them. I wouldn't want to pick up stuff for somebody who didn't feed me. So let's see. Onwards again. I really like the transition in music here. Oh, you want some? You can get some, you know. I think that was a bad choice for them. And back to what I was doing. You can probably see why this is one of my favorite characters in this game. She's very strong. And her health barely is getting nicked at. Plus, the skill I'm doing gives me health back when I do get hurt. Very cool. Just gonna shoot me like that, dude? I really wish there was a class in the game other than you doing hunting, where you could just run around with a gun, similar to like in Final Fantasy. That would be pretty cool. Although the crossbows in this game are pretty cool though. Where are you going? Seriously? Run away from me? But yeah, I'm really glad I stopped in the town and fed my pets. Yeah, I really love Guard. She is so strong. I really don't have to worry about much when I'm playing her. Very overpowered. I was really hoping that Nova was going to be like super crazy, even though I leveled Nova up to 62. I like both of them, but I just fell in love with Guardian so much that I decided to keep pushing. Yeah. She's pretty though. I can give her that. She's really pretty. Yes, that kind of doesn't hurt being easy on the eyes in the game. But yeah, that would be totally cool if they made a class. I'd like to run around shooting people. Oh, come on. He totally aggroed that person that ran by on their horse. Oh well. I guess that kind of makes me go forward to what I was supposed to be doing in the first place. I don't know, I really love that about this game. It's not like I feel any pressure to do anything. Which, I don't know, that makes it a little bit more immersive for me. Plus, I kind of like feeling like I'm strong as I don't know what. Life scaling seems like it's very fun in this game. But I've been focusing so much on, originally when I was playing this, figuring out which character I wanted to play, that eventually I'll end up showing you guys, but I have like every class. No judgment. That is kind of like backwards, right? Like PC gets all this extra stuff. But see, that also speaks to me being obsessed with this game a little bit, since I do have a PC account too. Don't judge me. But I really just wanted to see what the game was like at first, and then I just got hooked. Although, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm out in the desert. I probably should change what I'm wearing. Really? That is so disrespectful. Did he just shoot me while I was just standing there about to change my stuff? NPCs wait for no one. Let's see. Since I haven't worn it in a while, the weather is just about right for me to be wearing. Let's see. That seems suiting. I think that was one of the things that actually really got me loving this game, the fact that I can just switch it up and I'm not stuck wearing the same thing over and over again, if that makes sense. Alright. That's good. On very rare occasions, this game will make me do a slight head tilt. Because I don't recall seeing anything. Let's see. It's all the way up here. I think this might be better. Yeah, I think that's better since it looks like it's really hot here. Alright. They were kind of like out in the middle of nowhere. Huh, that's weird. I don't see any more. I wonder if the game would actually let me cheat like that. Let's see. Ha! They got me. Nope, they're not gonna let me do that. So where is this person at then? Like, this is one of those few moments where I'm like, normally, that person will be in an obvious location. And it looks like they should be like right here. Where those 3 camels are. Oh, come on, don't tell me you're one of those day-night people. I hope not. Dang it. Guess I'll come back and check later. Since clearly I don't see him. Well, I kinda wanna finish this quest. That's so awkward. Yeah, I definitely don't see anybody. But that's one of the things about this game. There are some day-night things going on. I just wish sometimes it actually fully said it. Dude. I guess we ended that person's suffering. But yeah, that's kind of odd. Run all the way up here and I don't see him. Alrighty then. Pretty sure that's the right spot. Yep. Guess I'll end up coming back to that later then, since I totally don't see the person. Maybe when the sun goes down, who knows. Plot twist, basically right after I give the game praise for making it easy to find stuff. But since I'm here, I might as well just look around. No, it really does look like there's nothing else out here. Except for bandits. That kind of tilted my immersion a little bit. Huh. Alright. Silly me, right? I'm not sure I really want to go and venture into this part. I've heard some things about this. It just seems like nothingness. Considering I got other stuff I need to finish doing first. I think I'm gonna finish those quests first before I venture out into this. Better safe than sorry. So... wish the game got me because I was just doing my usual click thing, but according to that, they tell you exactly where to go. It looks so silly. There's just nothing but desert. So this is my first time coming this far out. I'm hoping this isn't a bad decision. It's not like the game would just purposely take me out into nothingness, is it? Okay, this is a long distance into nothingness. I guess that means that's why it's an oasis. Matter of fact, let's look back. Goodness, okay. Wow, you weren't kidding about how far this is. That really feels like it was like a point of no return moment coming this way. But it's part of the main story, so gotta do it eventually. Oh, please tell me where those trees and stuff at is where I'm supposed to be going to. Oh, that looks like an oasis. Oh, yay! The power of reading the quest. Oh, that doesn't look good for that person. Not my business. And after all of that running, finally, I am here. And the stable's keeper's name is Eugene. I was not expecting that.
There was nothing in my way. I'm sure my destined opponent will be waiting for me, because I am that kind of man. My name is Eugene, the most handsome guy in Valencia. Remember!
Sounds a little bit like Ezio Auditore. That's just my opinion with that attitude. Let's see, so first time here.
Hey, you, don't waste
Bunch of people to talk to.
No one dies of hunger, but all die without water. The oasis is available to everyone. Use it as much as you want. You want to cross the desert? Well,
I totally need to go back and get some more contribution points. Even though I have a lot of them, they're spaced out through a ton of nodes in this game.
I look weak. Oh dear. I'm actually really strong.
I'll take her word for it. Let's see what you have.
Greetings. A traveler always needs tools. May the luck engraved in tools be with you.
So many people.
Come on in. I feel like I have something that you need. I'm an heir to a huge merchant family. This is my practice, starting from an early age.
Yeah, I have to go get some more points.
Welcome to Ibadap Oasis. Have a good rest. Eugene, that fool. I don't know whether he's causing trouble behind me again. Is there anything you need? Have a look.
It is? That's odd. Yeah, that's kind of strange. It doesn't make any sense. Seemed like it was working fine earlier. Yeah, I haven't changed the settings, so that's kind of strange. Has it been doing it the whole time or just now? Maybe it's this area? Because I haven't changed the settings at all. That's odd. You sure it's not just the ambient music that's in this game? So is it still doing it? Are you serious? Why, Black Desert? I don't know how it's doing that, or why. Oh, I think I know what it is. I don't know how that happened. That's so backwards. How about now? Is it fine now? Okay, derp, I figured out what it was. I don't know how, but for whatever reason, my headphone jack, the wire came out. That's so weird. Guess it's time to get a new set of headsets. So that doesn't really happen as easy. On the list of things to do. Thanks for telling me, by the way, because there's no way I would have known. Alright, so now, what was I? Okay, random person. Here we go.
Ah, my customer. Would you like to try this? It's steamed
Much appreciated.
scorpion, a new recipe.
That probably sounded so weird on your end. But yeah, aren't they adorable? I really like how in this game they make it so easy for you to see like NPCs and stuff that you haven't spoken to.
Wait! Now comes the important moment! Ah! Missed again! Quick! I missed the times I drifted the world freely. There was nothing in my way. Would there be a better fighter than me here? Ha ha ha!
I'm still stuck on the fact that his name is Eugene. I totally wasn't expecting it.
I'm sure my destined opponent will be waiting for me, because I am that kind of man.
He's very full of himself.
Hey, you! Don't waste water. Not even a drop of it.
I feel very uneasy about this. It's just nothingness. Well, what are you doing out here? That's creepy. But yeah, since I found this place and it takes forever to get here. I have a list of other things I kinda wanna do. So I think I'm going to park her here. And since I said this earlier, I have a bunch of characters, so I keep myself busy by not overwhelming myself with doing one thing on one character for too long. Since I have so many to choose from. So let's see who I want to show some love to today. So how long have you been playing this game? Let's see. How come? Yeah, I feel you. It can get a little bit tedious. I think that's how I ended up with so many characters. Keep myself occupied a little bit in the game. The only problem with that is getting gear for all of them and not wanting to switch the gear around, since clearly I just showed you like where my guardian is. I'm not gonna go out my way to go all the way there and then, yeah, nah. So I treat most of the characters like their own little thing. The other downfall to it is, as you can see, sometimes I have issues with my character's weight and other things, and I can be a little bit lazy about moving my stuff around or going to such a marketplace as often as I should. Even though, yeah, I know it's there and I have maids, but oh, now that's odd. It's not often I see a little flag like that. I'm slightly tempted to level up one of my lower level characters, because my goal is to kind of get them all up to around the same level so they can be in the same area. But considering I have one of everything, it's going to take me a little while to do that since I play other games. And there's still a lot of stuff that I don't know about the game yet, so that keeps it somewhat fresh.
The very existence of Shroud Knights is only to serve Barnes the Third.
I probably should get around to doing that. Just not going to do it right now.
What we need to protect is not only Tarif. The ones who desire the Cartian book have all gone corrupt, unable to beat its power.
There's so many side quests in this game. At least it feels like that after I got to a certain point in the game of playing so many characters. It's like, oh well, they do have some quests. A bunch of them that get you through some of the higher levels where it feels like mindlessly grinding is the only option, somewhat, if you're trying to boost yourself through stuff. But I don't really get to play with a ton of people to do those parties at trees and stuff like that, so maybe one day I'll become adventurous and do stuff like that. Upgrade our gear somewhat though. We'll see. Isn't Prince Bareeds a young boy? The third? Hmm. Pretty sure he's a kid. I'm kind of curious though what the next thing they actually are going to bring to console, considering we're so far behind in comparison with life scaling and stuff like that to PC. Now that I think about it, I might end up having to send stuff from my guardian eventually. Not doing it anytime soon, though. The downside to having so many characters like that is having to manage what character has what, I guess. But it's fun. But yeah, depending on how this goes, I might end up getting her a better weapon. Since I do need to, I guess technically since I'm being lazy about her gear. And it's still kind of funny with all of the switching of characters and trying out each one. Of all the characters, I think I still really do very much love my Guardian for a list of long, simple reasons. She's easy to play. I don't really have to worry about her dying if I'm actually doing what I'm supposed to do. And some of the other characters, they feel a little bit squishy. Which I know they're made that way for a reason, but yeah, once it's as if once you go Guardian, it's kind of hard, at least in my case, to go back. Nova, she's pretty fun too, but yeah, I think it's probably like my favorite of all the characters so far. But I haven't gotten everything to 60 yet, so we shall see if maybe one of the other characters blows me away somehow. Tons of running. But at least I get to look cool in this game. I will give the game that. So many different outfits to choose from.
ancient ruins are a historic site. They must be treated delicately and with respect. Generation to generation, our kind has been studying the ancient characters.
Yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, I probably do need to do that. The price of being new to doing something, huh? I should probably just make you an admin or mod so that you can help me with that stuff, you know?
There are those who conduct outside. Have you met Laffy Badmountain?
Thank you.
The Dark Chasers, who are of the ancient giant's bloodline, are our friends.
It's kind of odd that it doesn't automatically have the other thing, so that I see that since it actually has it so I can see the chat and stuff.
It's a good habit to ask questions of oneself. The ancient ruins are a historic site. They must be treated delicately and with respect. Generation to generation, our kind has been studying the ancient characters.
These 3 days of darkness sound very horrible every time it comes up in the storyline. Like, very bad. I like that music. I think most of the music in this game I like. Although I will have to say some of the most bumping music in this game is from, what is it, Krone Castle in the very beginning. Oh, come on. The other downside of this. Maybe I should have emptied this out before I came out, but it doesn't really matter. I gave my guardian the most love with all of the inventory slots. I think that's one thing that'll never get old in this game for me. The effects. Everything just looks so cool. Since I know where I have to go anyway, I probably should go back, clean up my inventory a little bit. Since I don't plan on buying inventory spaces right now. I got a lot of tidying up to do on this character. See, now that's the other thing that's kind of funny too, why I ended up loving Guardian so much. Her being overweight, it's like you don't really feel it as much. Other characters, due to the movement, sometimes it can be annoying for them to be overweight. care about it. It's amazing though how much junk items drop for you to make money off of in this game. But having to manage weight and all the rest of that can be a little bit tedious. Wouldn't be so bad if this was my main, but it's not. But eventually I'll probably end up showing her a little bit more love than what I am. That weight difference is so much. Let's see. How far am I from the nearest town? I'm gonna end up having to get rid of that stuff because eventually it's gonna get annoying having my weight be so much all the time. Lucky is not so bad on my main characters because they have all of the inventory slots from the main story quests so far, and yeah. That made it way easier to deal with what was going on with, oh wait, my inventory's full, oh wait, I'm overweight, oh wait. I move very, very slow. If there's anything in this game that actually can be annoying for me personally, that would be it. Dealing with those things. Mainly because I find myself, sometimes I'll actually just delete stuff just so I can move faster and not have to go back, since I don't carry my horse everywhere around with me. But it's not like I'm the most conventional player when it comes to stuff like that, so I just play to enjoy myself. Haven't really got super serious about min-maxing and all the rest of that. But
It is
let me
dangerous
turn
here.
this is on
Stay
the
back.
way. I will say though, one of my favorite marketplaces in the game is in Black Desert. Their marketplace is like almost perfect. I love the fact that you can put stuff up there and not have to micromanage it as much as some other games. I really love the fact that when it comes to putting my stuff on my items, I don't have to be at the marketplace to put my stuff up on the market board. That is actually very convenient. And I do like the maid and butler system in this game. Very convenient. Although every now and then I do find myself having to go back to town for things. So I think the next time that the camp is actually on sale, I'll probably end up getting it because it's totally worth it. At this point, from what I'm seeing, it'll be worth it to have it, just to have it, since I don't really play with a bunch of other people. And I'm probably going to have to work on changing that because I've seen how fun this game can really be when you are like playing with other people on that level. Although I really do like the guild that I'm in. They're very nice people. So that keeps me staying and sticking around. And speaking of music, this is the music I was referring to earlier. I like it. So peaceful. Yeah, and the settings probably. I can make it larger. Yeah, but if I do that, I'm gonna have to probably come back and fix it because of how this works. So I'll probably come back and fix it because that's gonna be really awkward for me to try to do while I'm sitting here on stream. So give me a minute. I don't know why it doesn't just make the whole thing bigger like that, but it's just weird. Who knew streaming would be so complicated? Let's see. Yeah. So let me do that. Oh, I can see myself. Are you on resume? See? Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back out and fix my whole thing. I have to change my whole setup just to get that right. Which is kind of backwards considering this is a PlayStation camera and you would think it wouldn't be so complicated. So I think I'm gonna take a break and figure this out with my camera. Because it's kind of, now that I'm messing with it, it's kind of frustrating me. So I'll be back later. Because camera, annoying, very awkward. It's strange that the settings are the way that they are. So I'll be back later so I can fix my camera thing, hopefully. If not, I'll just end up having to get a whole different camera. See ya!